In the name of Allah, most merciful, most compassionate. Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to talk about the grammar of Unit 1, which is the past simple tense. Okay, first, let's know when we use the past simple tense. We use the past simple tense to talk about an action that started and finished in the past. An action that started and finished in the past. For example, to talk about something that started and finished yesterday, to talk about something that started and finished last week, last month, last year, or to talk about something that started and finished, for example, a week ago, a year ago, a month ago. Okay. We must know that we have two kinds of verbs. Regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs and irregular verbs. Let's start with the regular verbs. What are the regular verbs? Okay, the regular verbs that are the verbs that when we change into the past, we are going to add ed. Okay? For example, visit. To change this verb into the past, we will add ed, so it becomes visited. Okay, visited. Play. To change this verb into the past, we will add ed, so it's gonna be played. Okay, wait. It's gonna be waited. We added ed because this verb is regular. Help, helped. Okay, we added ed because this verb is regular. Climb, climbed. We added ed. So the regular verbs are the verbs that take ed when we change them into the past. Okay, then we have irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are the verbs that don't take ed when we change this verb into the past. Okay, when we change the irregular verb into the past, we will not add ed. Okay, for example, wake up. We can't say waked up, no. To change this verb into the past, we will say wake up, woke up. The past of wake up is woke up, not waked up. The past of come is came, come came, go went, stand stood, and the past of here is heard. So the irregular verbs are the verbs that don't take ed. Okay, what are the keywords of the past simple tense? The keywords of the past simple tense are yesterday, last, in the past, ago. Yesterday, last, in the past, ago. Okay, let's read some examples. The first one, I visited my uncle yesterday. Do we have a keyword? Do we have one of the keywords of the past simple here? Yes, we have the word yesterday. So we must add ed to the verb. Okay, so it's gonna be I visited my uncle yesterday. Number 2, he climbed a mountain last week. He climbed a mountain last week. We have the word last. It's one of the keywords of the past simple tense, so we added ed to the verb. Number 3, she waited for him yesterday. We have one of the keywords of the past simple tense, which is yesterday, so we added ed to the verb. Number 4, they came home 2 hours ago. We have a word of the keywords of the present simple, which is ago. So we must use the past, but this verb come is irregular verb, so we can't say comed and we add ed. No, this verb is a regular verb, and the past of come is came. So here we use the came because it's past simple. Okay. Okay, now it's time to answer some questions. Rewrite. Number 1, I help my mom every day. Use yesterday. I help my mom every day. Use yesterday. Okay. We will put yesterday or last or ago at the end of the sentence. Okay. And then we will add ed to the verb, or we will change the verb into the past simple. Okay, so here we will say I help, and then we will add ed to the verb. So it's gonna be I helped my mom yesterday, and then cancel every day. Don't write I helped my mom every day yesterday. No, cancel every day. Okay, don't write every day. Number 2, he often climbs mountains. Use last week. Okay, I said before that we will use last week at the end of the sentence. Then we will change the verb into the past. So we will add ed if this verb is regular verb. But if this verb is a regular verb, we are going to write the past of this verb. Okay. For example, he often climbs mountains. We will cancel often because it's one of the keywords of the present simple. But here we are talking about the past. Okay, so we will cancel often. Then we have the word climb, which has s. We are going to cancel the s and add ed. He climbed mountains last week. Okay, he climbed mountains last week. Number 3, she waits for him every day. Use yesterday. I said we will use yesterday, last, ago at the end of the sentence. Then we will change this verb into the past. So we will say she. Then we have the word waits. We will cancel the s and add ed. She waited for him, and then cancel every day and write yesterday. She waited for him yesterday. Okay, finally, my dear students, I want to thank you for watching, and we will complete our lessons in the next videos. See you.